Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rosemary. So glad you decided to join me. If you are returning, thank you, thank you, thank you. Know that I truly appreciate each and every one of you. If you're checking this out for the first time, I hope you stick around. Please consider hitting that subscribe button, like, comment, share, and hit that bell so you're notified anytime I upload a new video. I am here to do the 15 question tag. I was not specifically tagged by anyone, but I was, watching a bunch of people do these videos, and I thought, I'm going to do one too. I'm just going to jump on the bandwagon and do it. So I've written my questions all in large print, no guarantee that I can still read that. So let's just go and see what happens. Okay. What was your first job, present job, and dream job? Okay, my first job, if you kind of considered it a job, I was about 14. I just bought my acoustic piano and paid for it with my own money, or did payments on it with my with my money. And how I earned money to pay my monthly payment to the music store was I gave piano lessons to little kids, and I charged $5 for a half hour, and I think I had about 6 students, and my payment was $30, so that was just enough to make my piano payment. I think I might have picked up more students too. I loved teaching music. That I think, I don't know if that's considered a first job, but my first real grown-up job right after I finished college is I went to go work as an assistant manager at Consumer Credit Counseling Services. Yeah, that was a fun job. I taught people how to save money, be on a budget, cut up those credit cards. So I had that for about 6 months, and then I went to work as a paralegal for the state of New Mexico, and my title was Child Support Enforcement Officer. And maybe one day I'll tell you about my Child Support Enforcement Officer days. Okay, my present job, I own my own vending business, and we named it Double H Vending. I don't know why. We were on our way to go get my license from the city of Albuquerque, and we're like, oh, we need to find a name. Our last name starts with H, and my father-in-law was helping me at the time, so it was like a double H. It's worked for on nearly 14 years, so just go with it. My dream job. Now, I have thought about this a lot. My dream job, I think I would have several dream jobs. One, like who doesn't, I wanted to tour with a band. Of course I wanted to be, on stage and touring with a band. I would even settle as being a roadie. The other thing I seriously considered when I was in college, but they didn't have these courses here or any program like this here, was I wanted to be a recording engineer. But they didn't have anything like that here. As you grow older and you want to be more practical, I actually wanted to be a music teacher. So those were kind of my dream jobs. Yes. So okay, that was kind of long for number one. Number two, favorite food. I eat really healthy. I don't know, I guess staying within that, I love red chili cheese enchiladas. I love tacos. I love nachos. If I could have flour products, my favorite is pizza, but I can't have that anymore. However, I made, and I might make that today for Make a Meal Monday, I made almond flour pizza crust and made pizza from that. That was pretty good. So I am not a picky eater, so I kind of will eat anything, as Teresa over at Cali Life on the Fly knows. Number 4 is that, number 3, favorite pet. Well, growing up, I had dogs, little dogs. And one of my first dog, well, I think my first dog was called Chico. And then my baby that I had, I turned 18 and my sister gave me this dog, and then she kept the sister of this dog. And her name was Brownie. She's cute, was a very nice, nicely trained dog. She would roll over. I taught her how to do all sorts of stuff. And she was my baby, and she lived for about 16 years, and of course she's long passed away, but I have pictures of her. I'll have to show you pictures of her. However, with all of that being said, I can't have any pets. I have a lot of allergies, and even touching a dog, I will break out. I can't even be near a cat. So if someone has cats, like my son and his family, they have cats. I can't go into their house because then my asthma kicks in and I can't breathe. And cute, but I can't be around pets. So I have had fish too. I've had betta fish in the past. What else have I had? That's about it. Okay. Next question, number 4. Favorite footwear. I love tennis shoes, specifically Sauconys. I love running, so those are my favorite running shoes, and I love those. Comfort for me is it. 5. Oh, I knew I was going to have trouble reading something. What is the color of your vehicle? I do not drive. However, I do have, my husband and I do have a van that my employees drive me in so we can do the vending business. And that van is white. But if there was any kind of miracle surgery, or, all of a sudden I wake up one morning and I had 20/20 vision in both eyes, I would buy me a purple Challenger. Yes, I would. First thing, 9 o'clock a.m., I would be down at the dealership. Okay. Favorite candy. Okay, I don't eat candy, but I do love peanut M&Ms. But I don't eat anything like that. It just tears my insides up. I do love peanut M&Ms, Reese's Peanut Butter Cup, and Butterfingers are probably my favorite. But I haven't had that in a long, long time. 7, favorite color, purple. But I love any kind of jewel tone colors, the reds, the blues, the greens, and anything. And if it sparkles, even better. Number 8, favorite holiday. I love Christmas. I love to decorate for Christmas. I just love everything about Christmas. I love giving. Well, I'll give anytime, but I love just everything about Christmas. I love the decorations. Christmas. 9, night owl or early bird? I'd have to say I'm a combination of both. I can stay up super, super late watching YouTube videos. My husband is like right there sleeping, and I'm under the covers with my iPad. Trying not to disturb him. So I can do that till way wee hours in the morning. And however, I still wake up super duper early, and it's like, I can't even sleep in. So even with all of this stuff slowing down, and you're supposed to be at home, I'm still waking up at crazy hours in the morning. So both. I'm just crazy. So number 10, favorite day of the week. I don't know. I love every day. I love every day. Every day is beautiful. I love Sunday, so we can go worship. And I just love being able to have Sunday as a day of rest. But I love every day. I love every day. I try to make the most of every day. 11. Do you like tattoos? No. I have no tattoos, no desire to have a tattoo. My husband and I talked about that, not getting one, but just the fact of if I would break out and probably die. I'm allergic to everything and everything, so I got to be really careful. I have very sensitive skin, so my luck, I would get one, get a bad infection, and die. So, no. Okay, 12. Can you drive a stick shift? That would have to be no. However, I wonder if this should be a story for another time. I have driven before, and I have driven, yes, I have driven before. I have driven a car before. I wonder if I should leave this for a different time. You know what? I'm going to tell you guys the story. So we have 3 more questions, but let me insert this story because I think it's a story that I have told of several friends in the past. So this is way long time ago. We're talking, I think this was like in 86, 80. Oh, it had to have been late 80s or something like that. Let's just say, it doesn't really matter what year it was. My sister came over. I lived in a trailer park at the time, and I was married previously, and so back then, my husband and I lived in this trailer park, and he drove our little Ford Escort to and from work, and we also had a little Toyota pickup. And we used to do a paper route in the afternoon once he got home. We delivered the Tribune, in this certain neighborhood. Anyway, that's beside the point. My sister came over one day, and I look out the door to let her in, and I'm like, "Where's your car?" And she says, "It's on the freeway," which wasn't far from where I lived. I lived right off the freeway, probably not even quite a mile. So I'm like, what happened? "Oh, I got a flat," is what she said. And I said, "Why don't we take my truck? We'll go get the tire off your car, go to the discount tire, get it repaired." And so we did that. And we were, went on the freeway, went up to her car, and we were struggling to get the tire off. It was pretty hilarious. Took the tire to discount, got it repaired, got back on the freeway, and put the tire back on the car. She's standing there. Yes, the sissy that has been with me on camera before. She's standing there. She's like, "We have 2 vehicles," and instantly I'm like, "Oh, I know what I can do. I know how to solve this." When I said, "Oh, I know what we could do," she's like, "No. And if you know me at all, I'm very determined. If I set my mind to something, I will do it. And I'm like, "Oh, no, I have a great idea." And she was like, "No." And I'm like, "Yeah, what we can do is you get in your big old white car, and I'll get in my truck because I know how to drive it. It was an automatic. And I'll just follow you." It's like 2 o'clock in the afternoon. There was hardly no traffic at all. Anyway, it didn't take much to convince her. So she says, "Okay, we'll try it." And I said, "Okay." And she goes, I said, what she said then is, "Roll your window down and I'll shout out what you need to do." I'm like, "Okay." And now get this, I was like in my early 20s, so if you're law enforcement, don't listen to this. She gets in her car. I said, "Give me a minute." I get in the truck and I put my seatbelt on. Safety first. And then I'm like, "Oh my gosh, what a cool feeling behind the car, behind the steering wheel. Oh my gosh, this is so awesome." And if you're, wondering, did I have a license? Absolutely not. I cannot get a license. I am visually impaired. So then I put my hands on the steering wheel. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this is such a cool feeling." I'm like, I wasn't quite ready, so I reached down. And like I said, I just put my seatbelt on. And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, I have to have tunes. So I reached down, turned the radio on. I'm like, "Oh my gosh, this is so fun." And so then I said, I'm ready. I drove my truck from off the freeway over the overpass and into the trailer park and parked my truck. No problem. I did it. I give myself an A, and that's my driving story. Yeah, it's a pretty funny story. My ex-in-laws were not pleased at all, and anyway, you can't undo what I've done. So, would I do that today? Absolutely not. No. Um, uh, no, I would not do that today. However, my husband, because I've told him, oh, just take me driving out in the field so I can practice. And if there was an absolute emergency and I have to get in a vehicle and go, I could know how to go. And he's like, I am not leaving the keys to you. So, oh, that's my driving story, guys. I hope you liked it. Number 13. Oh, my goodness. Do you like veggies? Absolutely love veggies. I love anything kind of roasted. I love roasted asparagus, roasted bell peppers, green beans. Yes, yes. There's probably not much I don't like in that way. 14. Do you wear glasses? Well, not just normally, no, because my vision is not correctable at all. But I do wear shades. These are from Dollar Tree. I like these ones. And I wish I could find me a second pair. I really like these ones. These are and they're comfortable and they fit me well. I do wear these now that we're going through all this stuff. This is what I wear when I leave the house anywhere, because I sometimes tend to do this. I'm rubbing my eyes all the time, and if I have my glasses on, then I don't do that, or I can't touch my eyes. So I wear these safety glasses when I'm at work or out and about right now, so I don't get anything on my eyes. And these are my reading glasses. Now, in order for me to see anything with these, I have to be that close to the print. I mean, super, super close. Otherwise, it's distorted. So let me see if you guys can see that. I don't know if you can see that. See, you have to be super close. This glass is nearly touching the paper. So these were special made for me when I was a kid. My vision has not changed since I was a kid. Thank goodness. It's always stable. Knock on wood. And hit glass. So I do use these for reading. Reading. I can't talk. Reading regular print is what I was trying to say. Okay, last question. We are almost done. 15. What's your favorite season? This is easy too. I love fall. I do not like winter. I hate anything cold. I hate being in the cold. I don't even understand why people would be in the cold, like doing skiing and stuff like that. I think that's insane. I would never move anywhere cold where there's a lot of snow and junk like that. I don't understand that kind of cold. Spring, I am a mess with allergies. Summer here in Albuquerque can be too hot. So fall is just about right. So anyway, guys, I hope that you had some fun. I had fun. Please do not call the police on me about my driving story. And it was a long time ago. I'm sure the statutes have run out and yeah, okay. Anyway, thank you for joining me. I had a great time. I hope you did too. And until next time, you guys rock.